compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice has been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. This notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board. Let's all stand for an invocation from Council President Andre.
Dear God, thank you for bringing us together as a community this evening. Please continue to protect our fire department, our police department, and our rescue squad, and our first responders. And please continue to help us, this governing body, to move forward making the right decisions for the community. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Martha, let's let everyone come in first. Plenty of seats. Okay, so Martha, can we have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Andre? Here. Councilman Dierkes?
Here.
Councilman Matijak?
Here.
Councilman Messler?
Here.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Here.
Councilwoman Paters absent.
Okay, so tonight we're going to start with the approval of the minutes. We need a motion to approve the regular session meeting minutes for September 20th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, next we have the approval of the minutes for the work session meeting on October 4th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, so tonight we are going to do some oaths of office for our officers that got promoted, but before we do that, we do have a presentation from Mountainside Beautiful. For those of you that don't know, Mountainside Beautiful is a wonderful organization that came together. How many years have you been doing this, Alice?
About 5 now.
About 5 years. They go around, they try and beautify Mountainside. All the flower boxes down by the downtown are done by Mountainside Beautiful. They also did all the plantings out front by Borough Hall. They also did some plantings over by where Summit Road and Route 22 intersect. How many daffodils did you plant this year?
3 years in a row with 1,000 daffodil bulbs. Yeah. So we got
That they applied to the Green Acres for funding. We are now the proud owners of the property at the corner of Mountain Avenue and New Providence Road, which we're going to turn into a passive park for all the Mountainside residents to enjoy. But Mountainside Beautiful, through their efforts through Green Acres, is able to donate toward that project $250,000. Also. But as you can see, these ladies and their whole group give us a nice lion's share, and they do a fantastic job. We just wanted you to come tonight so I could thank you, and I definitely want to check. Thank you.
It is very special to live in a town where everyone cares. These groups of ladies, the gentlemen that are on our committee, we all pitch in together. Today, the lights for our Christmas Christmas tree that's on 22, they spent 2 hours checking each strand, replacing the bulbs. I was off the hook. But when we do something, we do it with pride, because this is a great town to live in. I lived in New York for 30-something years, moved here to take care of grandchildren. I'm here 25 years, and I want to die here. The mayor has never said no to us, and the committee, the borough. Everything that we propose, they listen. We talk about it a little bit back and forth, and the mayor says yes. So here we are. Now that corner's been an ugly spot for 5 years. When I say we, I'm in another committee called the Historic Committee. Took that property, we knew it was going to be demolished, and we asked if we could have it. And the owner said yes. It's from 1816. We raised about $95,000 to move it. Took the wires down, Verizon, Comcast, all the major utilities, and we had it moved with the critic. We have the heat, we have the electricity, we have a bathroom now, we have a museum and a boutique shop, and we just put the porch on. We have the original pictures of what the house looked like in 1816, and we're almost there, completing it. So that's another plus. We have 2 historic houses in Mountainside that was saved from demolition. The borough took care of the first one, and with their help, we are taking care of the second one. So when you care, and you put your effort in, and you get good people to work with you, it's everything. That's all right.
For those of you who don't know, she's talking about the Levi Corey House and the Hetfield House, which is down on Constitution Plaza across from the church. It's a little piece of Mountainside history that they've all helped, and many people have helped to preserve. So thank you for the check. Thank you for coming. Okay. Now we're going to do some promotions. Boy, what's the safest meeting I feel like I've been at in a long time. Nothing's happening tonight. So I don't know, Joe, what order you want us to do them in.
Good evening. We'd like to welcome everybody to our 2022 promotion ceremony. We're doing it about a month after the promotions due to some travel plans that people had, and giving other people a chance to travel into the area to attend. So it is always a special night when we can gather with our families and the elected officials and promote our police officers, or give an award to someone for a job well done. All of the people being promoted tonight participated in a competitive promotional process, and in the end, they were chosen for these new roles. Getting here wasn't easy for them. The competition was tough. They spent many hours studying and preparing to excel during the process. And to those of you who were not chosen during at this time, you are still respected and valued employees. And perhaps one day you will be seated here, so please continue to do your good work. The competition was very tough, and these are people that were chosen in the end. You've all been in your new roles now for about a month, and by now you know things are different for you. Promotion doesn't bestow power and privilege, it imposes responsibility on you. Each of you now have the responsibility to lead, train, and supervise. And you must now be a police officer first, then a supervisor, and finally a friend to those you work alongside. Your job is to help support your coworkers, mold and shape the future of our agency, in the interest of making sure our community is safe and our agency is well respected. Each of you will be tested in time as in these new roles, when it's you that has to call the ball in the wee hours of the morning. Please know that we, the command staff, are here to support you and help you and shape you along in this new roles as you take on these roles and possibly those in the future. So congratulations to all. We know you're going to do well and excel in these new roles, and please be safe in the years to come. So we'll start in the order of rank, and we will call up Sergeant Yasinski.
Solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of a police sergeant in the Borough of Mountainside,
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of police sergeant in the Borough of Mountainside.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Just a little bio about Sergeant Yasinski. He began working here in 2013 as a police dispatcher and then transitioned into the role of police officer in June of 2014. Since becoming a police officer, he spent the bulk of his time in patrol and as a detective, where he served as a juvenile detective and a liaison to the Mountainside schools. He also serves as a humane law enforcement officer for our agency that handles any and all animal-related complaints. He has a bachelor's degree from Misericordia University and is a graduate of Governor Livingston High School. So congratulations. Next, Corporal Urban.
Solemnly swear
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all the duties of a police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
will perform all the duties of the police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Just a little bit about Corporal Urban. He is in his 22nd year of service with the police department. He has a bachelor's degree from Seton Hall University in criminal justice. He serves as a TAC officer for the agency, a radar instructor, and a training officer, and volunteers his time with animal causes when he's off. Next is Corporal Sforza.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all the duties of a police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
perform all the duties of the police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
A little bit about Corporal Sforza. He attended Mountainside Schools and Governor Livingston High School before going on to Seton Hall University, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in finance. He began his police career in 2016 and has spent his career in the Patrol Bureau, where he serves as a DARE officer and will now begin to serve as a training officer and has trained off people in the past for the agency. So congratulations. Next is Corporal Pierre.
You ready? Huh? You ready? Okay.
I, Kevin Pierre,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all the duties of a police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
perform all the duties of the corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Corporal Pierre graduated from Orange High School in 2006 and enlisted in the United States Army as a military police officer, where he served in South Korea, Fort Drum, and spent a one-year tour in Karbala, Iraq. Once he completed his enlistment, he separated from the military with an honorable discharge and worked as a security specialist for the United States ambassador to Iraq for an additional 2 years. He was hired by the Union County Sheriff's Office, where he attended the John Stanley Police Academy, and came to us here after that. He serves as a SWAT officer for the agency and a firearms instructor, and has completed the very in-depth drug recognition expert. And now he'll become a training officer as all the other corporals. Corporal Hagan.
You good? I state your name.
I, Jonathan Hagan,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all the duties of a police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
perform all the duties of a police corporal in the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Corporal Hagan enlisted in the United States Navy, where he spent his time serving as a Navy corpsman. After being honorably discharged from the Navy, he attended Sussex County Community College, where he served as vice president for the College Veterans Club. After obtaining his associate's degree, he attended Morris County Police Academy as an alternate route candidate and was voted to be the vice president of the class. Upon graduation, he was hired by Mountainside Police Department. He has previously served as a SWAT officer, and now with all the other corporals will serve with as a training officer. So congratulations to you all.
Almost didn't make it here tonight. About a week before we were doing the interviews and everything, we had National Night Out here. And, I got on one side with the girls to help with tug of war. These two guys were on the other side with the boys and kicked our butt. But I'm still
Aren't you guys leaving? You don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting. Wow. Congratulations, everyone. Job well done. You want to do the first one that Rachel should have done? Sure. Hey, Deanna.
Yes.
You want to do 134 for Rachel? Appointment of a prosecutor, municipal, the public defender. Boy, can I clear a room, huh? Yeah, really. Okay, so next we have a proclamation. As everyone knows, this is my favorite proclamation all year. It's for Red Ribbon Week. Whereas October 23rd through October 31st has been designated Red Ribbon Week. And whereas Red Ribbon Week started in 1985 with a group of parents wearing red satin badges as a memorial to Enrique Camarena, a Federal Drug Enforcement Administration agent who was killed while on duty. Whereas, as a result, in 1989, the red ribbon became a united symbol of commitment to create a drug-free America, showing a nation's intolerance to alcohol and drug abuse. Whereas the Municipal Alliance of the Borough of Mountainside, whose mandate includes spreading the message of drug and alcohol abuse prevention, has coordinated Borough's participation by sponsoring Red Ribbon Week. Now, I, Paul N. Mirabelli, Mayor of the Borough of Mountainside, do hereby proclaim October 23rd through October 31st as Red Ribbon Week in the Borough of Mountainside, and ask all residents to join in a personal commitment to a drug-free America by wearing and displaying red ribbons during Red Ribbon Week. So can I get a motion for that proclamation?
So moved. Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so proclaimed. Okay, so next we're going to go to the resolutions. The first one is Resolution 130, 2022, Steve, you want to take that, please?
Yep. Supporting the submission of applications to the County of Union for the Year 49 Community Development Block Grant Program, whereas the Borough of Mountainside advertised a public notice for and will conduct a public hearing on October 18th, 2022 to consider proposals for the Union County Year 49 Community Block Grant Program, and now therefore be it resolved that the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside hereby expresses its support of the Union County Year 49 CDBG program submission presented to the governing body as set forth in a grant application received for the following program. 1. Senior Citizen Social Services Program. Be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be furnished to the County of Union along with all applications required for CDBG program submissions, and be it further resolved that this resolution shall take effect immediately. So moved.
Do you have a motion? Do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Metzler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, so next we have Resolution 131-2022. Donna?
Resolution 131-2022, be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that authorization is granted for the finance officer to issue a check in the amount of $500 to the Mountainside PTO as a donation in support of the PTO Fall Festival that was held on October 15th, 2022 at Deerfield School. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Metzler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
For any of you that were down at Deerfield School this past Saturday, they had a great turnout. They raised a lot of money for some programs down there, and all the kids and I think all the parents and grandparents all had a great time, so it was a great event. Next, we have Resolution 132-2020. Deanna?
Yes, this is another resolution for $500 to support the PTO event for the trunk or treat, which will be held at Deerfield School. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Metzler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Hey, Matt, any chance we could turn the air on or something?
I know.
It's pretty hot in here.
Thank you.
I guess all the hot air that was in here before, or maybe it was just me. Okay, next we have Resolution 131-2000 and,
133.
I'm sorry, 133-2022. Donna, you gonna do that?
Resolution 133-2022, whereas the Borough of Mountainside intends to enter into a purchase contract with Winter Ford from Cherry Hill, New Jersey pursuant to state contract 20-Fleet-01189 for the acquisition of a 2023 Ford utility intercopter with options is $38,012. Now therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside, County of Union, State of New Jersey, that the purchase of one 2023 Ford utility interceptor with options in the amount of $38,012 under terms and provisions of state contract number 20-Fleet-01189 be and hereby is approved. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Metzler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, so next we have Resolution 134-2022. Deanna?
Yes, whereas the provisions of New Jersey Statute 2B:24-3 provide that the governing body of the municipality may employ an attorney at law as a municipal public defender. And whereas Robert Robotham, a New Jersey attorney at law, has agreed to serve as the borough's municipal public defender. Now therefore be resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that Robert Robotham is hereby appointed as the borough's municipal public defender effective November 1st, 2022. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, next we have Resolution 135-2022. Renee?
Yeah, be it resolved that the Chief Financial Officer, Joe Good, is hereby authorized to accept the bid for $5,968,000 for an bond anticipation note.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, next we have the Resolution 136-2022. Steve?
Be it resolved that the Borough Clerk be and she hereby is authorized to advertise for bids for the new DPW garage, which bids are to conform to the specifications and requirements of the bid package as prepared by Heinz and Fior, AIA. So moved.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
The next one is Resolution 137-2022. This bears a little bit of an explanation.
Yeah.
It's not something that we really discussed at the work session. As you may or may not know, the Department of Transportation is about to commence a project on Route 22, a little bit east of the first U-turn. There's a bridge there that they're going to be repairing. They will be shutting down, they will be closing some lanes during the process. The lane closure schedule has been posted on our website and
Our website.
so anyone that wants to follow that. The purpose of this resolution is, as part of this project, they want to close the first U-turn because they think it does not have any functional use. So this resolution is us telling the Department of Transportation that we oppose them closing that, and we're asking them to reconsider or change their plans with respect to the first U-turn. Does anybody have any questions about that? Okay, so I need somebody to make a motion for this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, next we have our ordinances, which the first one is ordinance 1313-2022. Renee, you want to do that, please?
Yeah, this is an ordinance amending the 2021 revised agreement between the member municipalities of the Rahway Valley Sewerage Authority and the government body of Borough of Mountainside hereby approves the amendments and agreement with regard to the establishment and operation of the Rahway Valley Sewerage Authority. So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. This is a second reading, so there will be open to the public. Okay.
See no
See no
public.
public.
I move that section be closed. All in favor of closing the public, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we have to poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Next ordinance 1314-2022 is being tabled for further discussion. I also did have a discussion about this ordinance with the Board of Ed Superintendent, and she's going to be providing us some input from the Board of Education side. They have a policy that's in place now that they're going to take a look at it. By law, no guns are allowed in schools anyway now by state statute. However, they can modify that. The Board of Education has the right to modify that, which, based upon what I saw, the only modification that they have is for a police officer that carries a weapon in his official capacity. So we're going to table that for further discussion. Okay. Next, we have ordinance 1315-2022. I thought we were tabling this one also.
We are?
No, this is the fire department.
Oh, recovery of the costs. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so Renee, you want to do that then, please?
Yes, the Borough of Mountainside's fire department is a wholly volunteer fire department, which is funded by the taxpayers of Mountainside. The governing body has authorized the Mountainside Fire Department and to recover real and reasonable costs incurred for firefighting materials or equipment used and expended costs. But bear in mind that no person requiring emergency services shall be denied services due to lack of insurance or ability to pay. And this shall take into effect immediately upon passage. And
Okay, so this is the first reading though, so we have to have a second reading before we can pass it. Because it's the first reading, there's no public participation. We have a motion for the ordinance. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
yes,
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, last we have ordinance 1316-2022. Again, this is the first reading, so there's no public participation. Deanna?
Yes, this ordinance amending Chapter 23 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of Mountainside by setting the range for membership fees, pool membership fees, for the use of Mountainside Community Pool. The pool fees will be by resolution rather by ordinances moving forward.
Okay, so we have a motion for this ordinance. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
yes,
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, next we have bills and claims. Renee?
Okay, be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills under the persons named and for the amount stated below have been duly audited and found to be correct this 18th day of October 2022. The same be paid after council review if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for the same, and that's in the amount of $331,432.88.
Okay, we got a motion to pay the bills. Do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre? Yes. Councilman Dierkes?
Yes,
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Bob? Bob, we need
Yes.
your vote to pay the bills. Yes?
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Okay, so at this point, we just, at the point, we have council comments.
I have a couple. Coming up is Electronic Recycling Day, Saturday, October 29th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a great way to get rid of some electronics that are sitting around and keep some of those toxic materials out of our landfills. Just pull up by Borough Hall, don't exit your car, leave your items in your trunk, pop open your trunk, and they will come and retrieve and dispose of or recycle your materials. We also have a Clean Communities Day coming up Saturday, October 22nd, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Meet at the DPW garage, which is here at Borough Hall, next to the rescue squad. Sign in, get gloves and bags, and help clean the community. Although you might think the community is pretty clean, and it is, you'd be really surprised how much material and debris that they retrieve. Thanks.
Anyone else?
I understand that the Spooky Trail was very well attended, and we should have that up on our channel or TV station next week.
It should be as early as tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for all who attended.
Also, I did attend the open house at the fire department. Again, it was very well attended. The kids had a great time. They were giving away hats and food and all kinds of stuff, and all the kids had a good time. So I want to thank all the members of the fire department that participated in that open house, as well as all the members of the rescue squad who participated in the spooky trail. I know it's a lot of work, but I know that they certainly enjoy it when they do it, so, and we did have a lot of community support, which is what we like to see. Okay, any other comments? Okay, no exec tonight, motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Adjourn.